Today is the 20 today is the 2:31 p.m. 17 on March 2024. It's a Sunday, and at about 1:30 p.m. in the afternoon time of the same day, I had the wooden plank above the ceiling, the third floor of our building. Have a wooden plank cracking sound, and I hitting with a hammer. I was just like sliding the wooden plank because I just want to show you something. Our room has been just like a traditional lake. That's a wooden plank for the flooring, and then there's a ceiling underneath that one, and I had it something from this inside the room have been cracked. For example, here, let me show this one. Let me show it this one. With this one. Because I'm really scared to live in this house. Some of the criminals are staying in the house as my parents figures, but actually they not, because their feet are getting short. Their feet are getting short. For example, here, can you see from the ceiling? This is the ceiling of the house, but actually one is above this ceiling. There's a wooden plank here. There's the wooden plank here. Can you see that? Can you see this one? There's a wooden plank here. And then I don't know what my daddy is doing, what my papa is doing something or not. They just cracking things or something like that. Look at the plank have a crack in the there. This plank have been removed. I'm so scared because if I was living with the criminals, they try to break into the house every possible way. They were trying to break into the house every single possible way. I can guarantee it. And moreover, look at here. There's the opening in the ceiling there. Because I have been told in a taxi, one man online is going to take over the power, because the previous generations, about the 1988, some of the people, some of the higher military person, just giving the opportunity to the Chinese and Indians people like that, and the Burmese people, they don't have authority or something like that, and it was getting worse. They say it like this, and I think I was living in this kind of situation here. I'm really scared right now. That car is 4G8446, 3G8446, and I'm really scared to live in this house now. My parents, they no longer the same person. Their feet size, they are totally different. Their feet size is really getting smaller, just like 2 inches smaller. And my feet size is a little bit like this. Let me show you. If I do it like this, for example, if I put the finger in here, is mean I got 7.5 inches, and then this one is going to be half an inch, so going to be, my feet side is going to be 8 inches. If you don't believe me, I can show you with the ruler things. I can guarantee it. My feet side is totally different. For example, here I got a finger. For example, from 2 to 9. So you see, my feet are getting just like 9 inches here. Can you see that? Let me do it like this one. Can you see? If I put the little toes from the back, this is the longest toe in my feet. This one, the Peter Pointer toe. I don't know how it called, and my feet is going to be just like 8.5 inches, over 8.5 inches, going to be 9 inches. Can you see that? Yeah. And because you know, if I got a 9 inches, why my father and brother doesn't have over 10 or over 12 or just like 11 inches. I can guarantee my father and my brother's feet are so long and flat. I mean flat mean, for example, like this one. Yeah, like this one. This is our one is flat. The front one is flat. Yeah, some of the people they have a very like this one. Plan one. It's not a flat one. For example, my feet is only just like high. The height is going to be not more than 5 inches. Even this one from here is not more than 7 inches. You see, our feet are so flat. But right now, the person living in the house, my parents, my father, my brother, and then the person as a mommy, mother, mama, papa, and then Coco is their feet are just like very high, and then their feet flat. The bottom is very short. I mean, not longer than 9.5 or 10 inches. That's it. But my feet is already just like 8.5 inches. Yeah. So our family have a big feet and a flat thing. But right now, the people living in my house have a very short and big feet. So what should I do? I'm really scared of them. I think that's a criminal gangster trying to impersonate as a parent and trying to destroy our family and written it off from the census. Like that kind of thing happen in here. But I think they also have a good connection to the authorities and every single other peoples. They just give them money. But I can guarantee it, they are not the good people. Maybe they are corrupt officials, or maybe just like a criminal gang, a group of gangster. I don't know. I'm just scared because you know, every single. This is the house. The ceiling and the flooring are just like wooden plank. It's easily to enter into. The beside this wall is the totally closed. The wall from the head. When we sleep here, the head that this wall when we give the head like this, and this wall is totally closed. There's no window at all. The only window I have is that one, and at the next one there's a 2 window there, and then there's a 1 door here, only 3 opening over there. Yeah, and there's a front one. At the back is totally closed with a wall, so it's not even closed. I mean, we do have wall, but before it's a wooden plank, wooden chocket ဆိုတာကြည့်ပါအောင်ပြောတာ like this one, wooden chocket and window, but I just put it with the glass block wall, but I cannot close it to the top. I don't know how to close it there. Yeah, and this one is closed properly, and this one also closed. This one also closed. The only window I have it, the only possibility of entering the house is this one, the inside stairs, and this window, and this window, and upstairs is the wooden plank. When I was living with a criminal, the nights are so long and scary, because nobody is going to safeguard me. Everybody, the neighboring house are also sleeping, but the night is very active with a group of thief and a criminal. I don't want to use I think. I want to use I'm very sure that my life is in a danger. I mean, it's in the danger of being abductions, or just like being erased, or maybe killed, or maybe just like adopted into someone, and then somebody is going to impersonate me, because there's a loss of clinic business boom in Myanmar. Do you know what kind of clinic are those? Those are plastic surgery clinic booming in Myanmar currently. After the coup, there's a lots of clinic surgery, face surgery, everything is there. I'm really scared at the night time, but I do need to sleep to get a rest. Every single night, there's a lot of people very active, just like a group of young people, just like 15 years old, 16 years old, sometimes even 20, 22 years old. That's like there's a group, or maybe a group of people are just like grouping and trying to break into houses, and trying to murder people, or maybe stealing people. That kind of activity is every single night happen in this township. I think that kind of activity is going to happen in another township, but I'm very risky, because I'm a single mom and living with only one son. That little baby also doesn't know how it is going, and now I'm also living with the impersonated parents. Nobody is going to believe me, but I can assure it. The parents currently living in the house are not my real parent. I know my real parent very well. Their shoe size, their behavior, their characteristic, their attitude on child, their children. They protect me. They protect my elder brother. They protect my younger sister. That's the family member they all have. Right now, I never have a contact with my little sister anymore. And moreover, my elder brother had been sent to the psychiatric hospital and missing for 1.5 months in 2022. Like that kind of thing happen here. So if you were me in this position, you also will be scared. But I'm also have a courage to say it out. I know it, and I can guarantee. How can I guarantee it? If you don't believe it, you can't test a DNA test. I can say it. They no longer my parents. I saw my mother in one of the room in Shimbaku Clinic upstairs, crying in tears, lying on the hospital bed. At that time, I didn't notice she is my mother, but I can see it. She is my mother because I know her little finger. Little finger. Moreover, I have been told by this current parents, Shimbaku Clinic is owned by ex General Wu Danshui. Wu Danshui has been invested in the clinic. I don't know whether the information is true or not, but I have been told like that. And moreover, the person who are trying to confirm the death of my uncle is coming with a lot of tattoo. I don't think my uncle died with the my uncle died rightfully. I don't think so. He have been tortured. He have been sent to death, just like torture. Because sometimes I heard it. You cannot do this. You cannot do that. Shouting at my real uncle. Just like they treating him as a criminal. Just like capturing the seniors people and then sending them to that alley and disposing the crops as a war victims, or maybe something happened in Myanmar. There's no right or wrong justice in Myanmar currently. Even I say this out, who were going to look into my case and who going to inspect my case and who's going to take care of me, I cannot say it. The current official police officer, I don't think they were going to involve in this situation. They were only going to say it to me, you are making up stories. Actually, it's not making up stories. I can guarantee myself, and I can guarantee to the viewers also. I say my life is in very much danger. I can be adopted and killed without nobody's knows.